Well, the shit's hit the fan now. The place is rooted. As I predicted, nobody's going to race at Sydney National Speedway without any prize money. There was a meeting last night with Mitch Biner, the new manager of Sydney National Speedway and the Sprint Car Association, where he put forward his final offer. Very dramatic. Final offer towards sprint cars for what he was prepared to pay them to race, and that was rejected. I have a copy of the letter. It's such a condescending, unprofessionally written letter. It's pretty unbelievable, actually, that somebody in a management position would write a letter that reads the way this one reads. Anyway, so now we've got no sprint cars, no super sedans, no late models, no speed cars, modifieds as well, I hear, aren't prepared to race there. No premier category is racing at Sydney National Speedway. None. Because you can't run premier divisions without money. And bankrupt people don't have money, aren't allowed to have money. So the situation where we have a 78-year-old woman who was granted the sublease of the Speedway, a woman with no promotion experience, no experience in producing major events, and no experience in motorsport, was given the licence. And it's suspected that it's only so her son, who is bankrupt, can run it from behind. Bankrupts aren't allowed to have money. So that's why there's no money. So no premier categories are going to be running at Sydney National Speedway. Now, a question was asked at the meeting last night of the new manager, Mitch. I'm not sure how to say his name, Biner or Binner. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, I just don't know how to say his name. Question was asked last night whether or not he had approached other Speedway promoters asking them about not paying prize money anymore. He said that was a lie. Then a letter was produced from Ryan Harris from Toowoomba, where that question had been asked, where Mitch Biner had asked them that exact question. And there's other speedways too but I've only been told. I haven't seen evidence of the other ones, so I won't mention the other ones. So who's the liar? The best thing this new guy can do, because he is very popular and he seems to be a nice guy and he done some good things at the little track he's running, is to walk away before his reputation is completely destroyed by attaching himself to the people who have got the Speedway at the moment. This needs to stop. Something needs to happen. Someone needs to get in there. The government needs to step in and kick all these people out and get somebody in there. Somebody who has money, number one. You need money to run a $110 million sporting facility. I know all you fans think that the money comes magically through the gate, but you don't. It doesn't. You need money to do it. You need to build the business. And you can't build a business without money because they're starting from the bottom. You need to be able to float that business for 2 to 3 years. Money. You need someone in there involved who has experience in running a speedway and who has experience in programming speedway events and preparing a track and all the things associated with running a speedway. That's the second thing you need. Thirdly, you need someone in there who has experience in producing major events. Fourth, you need someone who knows how to promote major events. Because in this letter, they're saying their promotion is going to be basically through social media and through other Speedway associations. No mention of any paid advertising. Because you know why? You can't get paid advertising without money. So there's going to be no actual paid promotion of Sydney Speedway. If this wasn't so serious, it would be a joke. To the new manager, I don't know you. I don't know the Baltic family either. I don't have a personal issue with them at all. I've never met them, don't know anything about them, only things that I'm told. But I'm not concerned about the he said, she said, and who's owes who and who's not paying. That stuff doesn't worry me. I'm concerned about the Speedway and having that facility up and running at a professional level where it should be. And these people aren't the people to do that. And if you guys out there keep telling me I'm wrong, you keyboard warriors keep telling me I'm a wanker, don't know what I'm talking about, mate, take a look at yourself. Take a look at what's going on and realise that this track needs the right people in there. Because this is a joke. No sprint cars, no super sedans, no late models, no speed cars, no modifieds. No one's racing there. Cheers.